What's up, guys? It's SyntaxSquid, and today I'm going to show you how to install Python in Visual Studio Code. In order to install Python, you need to go to a website called python.org. And what you can see is a bunch of tabs that have a lot of cool stuff on it, but the one we're focused on today is the Downloads tab. And what you want to do is you want to select your operating system. My operating system is Windows. And then, once you do that, you're going to click Download Windows Installed, 64-bit. Then, once you've hit that, you click the installation. Now, I already have Python, but all you want to do, it'll ask you to set up the installation. You'll have to set some parameters. I would keep them default if I were you. And then it would install. It may take a little bit, but once that is done, we're going to have you go over to the Visual Studio Code website. And how we're going to do that, we're going to go in our browser and type in Visual Studio Code. Once you've done that, we're going to click on this link right here that says code.visualstudio.com. So we're going to hit that. And once you do that, you will see these operating system downloading options. Now, I'm on Windows, so I would use Windows. If you're on Linux or Mac, you would select yours. I'm going to hit download for Windows. And as you can see, I've downloaded it. So, now that I've downloaded it, I'm going to set it up, and then I'm going to cut to when it's done, because it can take a little while. Okay, well, welcome back, guys. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to hit this Visual Studio Code button in our task manager, our taskbar. Once you hit that, you'll get this black, or depending on what you set your preferences to, white code editor. And as you can see, you can clone Git repositories, you can make a new file, open files, create folders, open folders. But what we're going to want to do today is we're going to just kind of tour the interface. And obviously, here is the file explorer. This is where if you create a file, you could add files. Now, since we don't have a folder open, we could always click this open folder button. And what we're going to do is we're going to open a folder that we're going to create in the next lecture for our beginner Python tutorial. Then there's obviously source control, which is if you're using Git. There's debugging, which can be very helpful for error checking. There's Remote Explorer for GitHub. There are extensions. And in extension, I want you guys to install, just type in Python here. I want you to install the Python debugger, which will make it where we can run our Python code locally. And then here is the live share collaboration, which you actually have to install, which is very necessary, especially when you're collaborating with other people when coding. So now that you guys have your Visual Studio set up, we're going to create that project folder. So you're going to go to the File Explorer, go to whatever place you want to go. I'm going to go to Documents. And I'm going to hit New Folder, and then we're going to type in Python Beginner Course. Now that you have that, navigate back to your Visual Studio Code and open it using this Open Folder button or hitting File and then Open Folder. Then go to where you went. I went to Documents and then click on the Python course folder you made. Now that you have that, you can start to create files and you can make new folders, more directories, subdirectories. But we're going to get more into that later on in the course. And in the next lecture, we are going to be talking about basic data types and how to use them in Python. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, Squid Squad.